and they're looking at this burning thing and they're just standing and they're like, oh shit, what do we do? What do we do? And I'm like, get a hose! Like, get a hose, you idiot!
Where the hose at? And Trisha comes out like, I'm the Hello and welcome to WhatsApp University, the world's largest source of misinformation and cheapest source of entertainment, where we read out some WhatsApp forwards that have been sent to us and try to sort out the clutter amongst the BS. Today's topic is science fails on WhatsApp.
Let's go.
Yeah. Some of us here probably might be science fails.
Not me, him.
I literally was a science topper. Boom. Check out. I'm not lying. Math honors, yeah, college.
Really? Yes. Then why are you so stupid?
Shots fired!
Intelligence and smartness are two completely different things. What about you? What about you?
So I am actually genuinely stupid. I had to drop science in the 8th grade, so I genuinely don't know a lot of stuff. But I made it a point to learn about things that I find interesting. So I think that kind of says more. Like I read up a lot on stuff that I don't understand.
Passionate science.
Yeah, very
Yes.
curious about the world
Yes.
and inquisitive about how human beings interact.
No.
How babies are born.
No.
How, yeah, I get it.
No. No.
I dropped science in 11th or 12th. I'm a humanities man, an arts boy. But I've been called a very special boy, not in what way you think. But yeah, I think I have a pretty inquisitive scientific mindset. So we should be able to get cracking on these WhatsApp messages. Let's go. I have a message on hand. 12:30 August 27th. You will see 2 moons in the sky. But only one will be the moon. The other will be Mars. It won't happen again until 2287. No one alive today has ever witnessed this happening. I'm telling you, the same parents falling for these messages want their kids to join an IIT or like an AIMS or whatever. It's crazy.
I feel like Mars to साल में एक दो बार दिख जाता है. Might be wrong, but Mars तो दिख जाता है ना.
I think Mars is visible a lot more than once or twice. Also, if Mars was as big as the moon, the Earth would be like destroyed at this point. Right?
Because gravity.
Is Mars smaller than the moon?
No, bigger.
No, it's way bigger.
Yeah,
But
that's
if
what-
Mars is
But
so...
if Mars were as close as the moon were, or the same size of the moon even, the Earth would get fucked.
100%. Yeah.
Like fucked.
They say that nobody alive has ever seen this happen.
Nobody would be alive to witness it happening, even if that happened. Like, get your shit together.
What are you saying? What are we not gonna be alive to? He's just saying that
This has never happened.
that you can see both of them together.
No, he's saying there'll be 2
There'll
moons.
be
Like
2
Mars is
moons.
so close, it's as big as the actual moon.
Oh, like
Science
that.
student. Can't
Okay, I can't explain to them because their feeble minds will not get
Of course.
Bro, size तो same लग सकता है ना, is what I'm saying. Moon छोटा लग रहा है, अगर moon दूर है.
Oh my god, you're the people who fall for this.
It's fine. Tell us in the comments if I'm right or wrong. There's a
No, you're
wrong. We don't need the
can't
comments
save
to
you.
tell
I'm not saying, I'm saying that this message is of course wrong, but I'm saying that though it could look the same, no.
Very good. This is why the education system is screwed up, because you're churning out a bunch of Shivam. You should churn out a bunch of Akshayas and Trishas.
My master's sort of changed my scientific way of thinking because I also have a master's, guys.
Damn.
We don't have a master's,
I know.
and somehow we're
My
still
own
smarter
master's.
than
My
you.
master's is in Shakespeare, bro. Don't fucking talk to me about science now.
Clearly,
This
this is
ruined my reputation, yeah.
Next Friday, Jupiter will be the closest it has ever come to Earth in 65 years. Since it is so big, the gravitational pull of the planet will put a force on Earth too. Meaning, if you jump exactly at 7:47 p.m. on Friday, you can jump 1.5 times higher. Share with all your contacts and test this amazing phenomenon. I'm not gonna lie. No, this is all bullshit.
But you jumped and checked.
No. I know this is all bullshit, but I genuinely wish it were true, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so I'm a dancer, I'm a ballet dancer, okay, and one of my biggest, like, saddest things has been that I can't jump high enough.
Because you're small?
No, because I'm just heavier, right? And I like,
Fat.
I'm heavier, and that's why I can't jump high enough. So if this were true, I swear to God, I would put on a show and time a jump so perfectly at 7:47, and then the world would just, like, I would just feel so good about myself for that 1 second of being able to jump slightly higher than I actually.
I've also always wanted to be able to dunk. You know,
Yeah.
without,
Imagine those
that's
NBA
what's up
games
there.
at that time.
Just The actual NBA player where Space Jam is happening. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
For real, like,
Yeah.
oh god, like, and I can't
Some
lie,
Looney
I would
Tunes
do this, I would like try this out myself.
I would, yeah.
If I saw this, because jumping
Nice.
1.5 times high is crazy.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, I'm not even a dancer, but I mean, it's not like I need the extra height or anything, but imagine how crazy, how much I can spook people by like jumping to the top of the roof.
Is the air time going to be different? Like, do I stay in air longer or like do I come back equal?
There's another thing.
Sure.
They have not specified a year. They have just said next Friday.
लोग हर Friday कोशिश कर रहे कूद रहे.
So I kind of try to jump every Friday at 7:47 for the rest of your life.
It's like a movie release, dude. Every Friday एक होता है.
Yeah,
It's
just
crazy.
test it.
Tomorrow, Saturn's rings will be visible without a telescope from any part of the globe. Due to the winter season, the temperature has frozen all the particles on Saturn's rings, making it more solid and therefore shall be visible to the naked eye. It is predicted to happen only again in 2071. Don't miss it! And forward this message to all your friends. Now, question. The winter on Saturn is only a day long? Yeah, because वो एक ही दिन क्यों मतलब ऐसा हो रहा है कि हमें दिख रहा है?
Does Saturn even have seasons?
Yes.
I guess it would.
True, but like,
Would it? Does it?
We don't know.
and how is Saturn's winter corresponding with हमारा winter?
We don't know. We don't know whose winter this is. It just says there will be winter.
So winter on Earth has caused like Saturn's rings.
But वो तो फिर हर साल होना चाहिए. और अगर ऐसा नहीं है तो विंटर क्या सैटर्न में 70 साल में एक बार 70 साल में एक बार एक दिन के लिए आता है?
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's like in the Arctic, it's night for 6 months and then day for another 6 months. That makes no sense.
That does make sense.
No, that makes sense, but this is not always in Saturn. And also, that's why the ring is always frozen. It's not just because of winter or whatever. Also, it's gravity also, no? Thoda gravity bhi hai.
They move. Like the rings move.
Yeah?
I don't think they're stationary. I think they move.
No, they do move, but like, they don't want to be frozen to move. Plus, we can't see Saturn with the naked eye. I don't think we can.
You can, but you can't see it. You can see it as a dot.
Sure. That way you can see all of them, na? Almost.
Not really. It depends on it.
Pluto's not a planet, bro. What are you talking
Boom.
about?
Pluto, I think, became a planet again. There was some.
No,
That's what it went
get
down.
out, Pluto. Fuck out of our glasses.
It's very sad. I really liked Pluto because it was really small and cute.
Yeah, I like Goofy also and Mickey Mouse too. It was pretty fun. Great show. The earthquake is yet coming after 7 hours.
Is yet coming.
Yeah. North India will face next earthquake at 8:06 p.m. Government of India is saying not to go in their houses. The next richer scale of earthquake will be 8.2. News from NASA. Please forward the message as much as you can. These messages always say NASA instead of ISRO. We've sent a probe to the moon, we sent one to the sun, but nobody trusts our Desi space force. Why?
Hold up. I really want to pull attention to what you just said. You called it Desi Space Force.
Yeah.
I love that! ISRO should be called Desi Space Force.
Indigenous geniuses at ISRO, baby. Let's go. That should be the tagline. No, but this is crazy. It says a richer scale instead of Richter scale. 8.2 ka earthquake, and they know the exact time. North India. Wait, which place in North India? Pura North
वो
India?
एक बार में मिलता है सारा. You wouldn't know because you're not from there.
Yeah, of course not. Cue the Oasis jokes. Bolna. Somebody tell me. Say it.
Why are you looking at me?
Say coconut paisam and all that shit. I get harassed every day.
What the hell?
We're in neutral ground. Yeah, we're in central India. We can have this banter.
Yeah, we can have this banter.
Okay, so the richer scale is saying what?
Richer scale says the next earthquake will be 8.2, but they haven't given a location also.
They just said earthquake आएगा.
नहीं वैसे यूजुअली ब्रो जब अफगानिस्तान वगैरह बेल्ट में जो काफी अर्थक्वेक आता है तो पूरा नॉर्थ इंडिया हिलता है थोड़ा थोड़ा.
Wow, bro.
हमारे एक बार स्कूल में पंखा गिर गया था. Earthquake आया तो थोड़ा like it was a shaky one. It wasn't like we had to evacuate buildings and all.
Oh shit.
And like the roof sort of caved in.
I've always wanted to be in an earthquake. You know, like I just feel like it might be a cool experience to have.
I've also been like once in school at that time. This was in Dehradun. And then once I was in Delhi. Delhi में आते रहते वो छोटे-छोटे. But I never sort of felt anything till except this one day I was taking a nap in the afternoon. And like I had some like.
In school?
No, in college.
Oh, makes sense. Makes sense.
You know how it is. I don't even know if it was a morning, like, you know, it was a late nap where I hadn't slept the night. It was one of those where 2 p.m. I was sleeping. And like there was frames on the walls in my room and they all started falling like cut.
Oh shit.
And I just freaked out and then for a second I just lay there And then I just ran. I think I also must have hit myself at the door or something.
That explains your current lack of IQ.
Yeah, you know, like that I think explains sometimes why I'm not talking.
Talking sense, man. I would love to be. I feel like it'd be a main character in an earthquake, just running through it. You're like, yeah, I'll save the kids burning in the building. That's me.
I've actually saved kids from a burning building. I'm not even kidding.
Are you
You
serious?
guys want to know this story? It's an epic fucking story. Okay, so I was in my hostel, okay, and I was on the phone with someone. So I got out of my room and I went and I was taking chakkars around the compound, okay, and it was like one long building. And at some point I heard like the sound of like rustling. So I looked up and the tree that was like on the wall of our compound was on fire. Okay, so I'm freaking out. I run into the hostel and I start screaming at the wardens, "Aag lag gayi, aag lag gayi." Okay, then they come outside and they're looking at this burning thing and they're just standing and they're like, "Oh shit, what do we do? What do we do?" And I'm like, "Get a hose! Like, get a hose, you idiot!"
Where the hose at? And Trisha comes out like, I'm the.
So they're like, "Oh, okay, we'll get a hose, okay." And in the meantime, they're trying to figure out how to stick the hose in the fucking thing. And I'm like, these kids are gonna die because now the upper part of the tree used to touch our like windows and stuff.
Yeah.
So I ran up to the hostel, like all the floors, and I started screaming, telling everyone to get the fuck out.
Bhago! Om Shanti Om reference of you.
So then I had to evacuate the whole thing. Then everybody evacuated, and then they figured out how to put the fire out.
Did they not figure out it was burning? Like,
They spent so long trying to figure out how to turn on the fucking hose, which was just.
I can't take you seriously.
On that note of turning on the
that
fucking
note, I think
hose.
we should take a leave. We had some earth-shaking stories today, some hose in the house to put some fires out. Tell us what you thought about it. Tell us if you think any of our WhatsApp forwards are real or fake. Drop some in the comments if you want any more next week. Please like, share and subscribe, and as usual, stay misinformed. Namaste.
Bye.